Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another night of Southern Hills Athletic Conference Volleyball. It's a late one. Well, the bus was late. They had a long way to come. We had a long JV match. Whatever, we're about to have a varsity matchup. I'm Don Bowles, and I'm at Ripley High School for volleyball right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peoples Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peoples Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peoples, and online at peoplesmonument.com. Choose Peoples Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103, weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's once again volleyball here in Southern Hills Athletic Conference, and we'll start things off telling you I'm at Ripley High School, the home of the Lady Jays. They're hosting the Fairfield Lady Lions. As I said, we're running a little late tonight, but this should be a great matchup. The Fairfield Lady Lions under head coach Cameron Dalton, and we'll take a look at their roster as we go here. Assisted by Haley Witt, JV Riley Luttrell, and the athletic director is James Barnett. Principal Steve Hackett. The superintendent is Keisha McCoy. The roster looks like this. Junior Allie Maynard wears number 2. Number 3, Ayla Parker is a freshman. Number 4, Shelby Pelton, a senior. Number 6, Remy Moon, she's a junior. Paisley Stahl-Hutt, a sophomore, wears number 8. Georgia May, a sophomore, wears number 9. Jaden Drury wears number 11. She's a senior. Caitlin Eidenier, she's a senior as well, wearing number 13. Number 17, that's Kenzie Drury. She's a junior. Alyssa Bales, a junior, wears 19. 23, Addison Cannon, a sophomore. Bailey Jones, a freshman, wears 25. And number 26, Emma Ayers, a junior. This is a ball club that is on top of the league right now. We'll tell you about that and more, but we'll take a quick break and come back and talk about that Ripley roster next here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Bachelor Tractor.
We all look up to someone. Could be parents, teachers, or coaches. They give and give and give, and then they give some more. Their impact, immeasurable. Their sacrifices, too many to count. So to all the mentors in our lives who helped us get to right here and now, thank you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now time to take a look at the Ripley Lady Jays. Under first-year coach Jeanette Cox, She's assisted by Beth Carrington. Athletic director, he's Mike Cooper. Principal, Chris Young. Superintendent is Jamie Wilkins. The team looks like this. Junior, Cora Kilgore wears number 1. Wearing number 2 is Kendra Pageant. She's a senior. Wearing number 4, Chelsea Mellencamp. She's a senior. Jasmine Young, a junior, wears number 5. Number 8, Lindsay Diatley is a junior. Raquel Hackney, a senior, wears number 10. A senior, Harley Polly, is number 11. Number 12, that's Abby Adams. She's a senior. Number 17, Callie Foltz, a senior. Catherine Cox, a junior, wears number 20. Ivy Bear, a junior, wears number 15. Number 33, Alyssa Tucker, a freshman. And that is the Ripley Lady Jays. Take a quick break. We'll be back. I'll tell you about both these ball clubs, their records, where they are, where they're going, and the like. But first, this here on Good Guys Radio, TV, and C103.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
C103 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From SHAC Basketball
Shot by Osborne, 3 on the buzzer!
wow, to SHAC Baseball.
Wells is going to drive. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown Football.
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
To SHAC Volleyball.
Hatton for the kill. It's good.
Local fairs, festivals, and more.
Ire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
These two teams come in tonight, a little unique position. Last year, Fairfield played in Division I, and Ripley played Division II. Well, this year, these two teams flipped. Now, why does that happen? Well, every 2 or 3 years, the league makes a determination to go through, and they do like a census. And they determine the top 5 teams, of the 5 biggest teams are in Division I, the 5 smallest teams are Division II. And these two teams have flipped back and forth a couple of times now. Ripley currently is 1-1 in league play, 3-2 overall. They are in 3rd place in the SHAC under first-year coach SSU Jeanette Cox. Also first-year head coach Cameron Dalton. She's 4-0 and 1-0, and she is in 1st place in Division II. Now, the Ripley Jays last year, kind of in a rebuild situation. They finished 7-6, 3rd in D2. All-league player Brooke Sims graduated. Preseason, they were picked to be 4th. Now, Fairfield, on the other hand, last year had a great season. They finished in 2nd place, 1 game behind they finished, only had 1 loss, and that was the Division I winner, North Adams, as they finished 12-1. They were 1st place in D2. And all-league player was Joby Hatton, and she graduated as well. These are 2 really good ball clubs. Fairfield, again, a team that over the last few years has become very good year after year. Ripley, on the other hand, they're in a rebuild mode. And Jeanette Cox has walked into a situation where these girls are getting better year after year and looking for improvement this year. Again, Ripley picked to finish 4th in Division I, and this year Fairfield picked to finish 1st in D1. And that's the outlook for both of these ball clubs. Now, in the JV competition, Fairfield came out like a house of fire, but Ripley did as well and stood up to them. But Fairfield won that first set, 27-25. But in the 2nd and 3rd set, Ripley said, nope, not in my house, as they won it 10-25 and 5-25. Ripley wins the JV matchup 2-1. We'll be back. I'll have starters. We'll have more. But first, this here on Good Guys Radio, TV, and C103.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at People's Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit People's Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peoplesmonument.com. Choose People's Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
Tonight's match for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Fairfield Lady Lions. It will be Remy Moon, Paisley Stallhut, Georgia May, Jaden Drury, Kinsey Drury, and Addison Cannon. Once again, that'll be Moon, Stallhut, May, Jaden Drury, Kinsey Drury, and Addison Cannon. For the Ripley Lady Jays, it'll be Kendra Paget, Jasmine Young, Raquel Hackney, Harley Pauley, Callie Foltz, and Catherine Cox. Once again, that'll be Paget, Young, Hackney, Polly, Foltz, and Cox. Now, this is the first match of 3 that we'll be broadcasting this week here on C103. We also have one more match. It's interesting how we... It seems like we see, I don't know, Fairfield 4 games in a row, and then we don't see them again for a while. We see Ripley 3 games in a row. Well, that's kind of the case this week for Fairfield. As tonight, of course, it's Fairfield hit Ripley. Tomorrow night, it'll be Eastern at Fairfield. That game will be heard on C103. Thursday night, that'll be another Good Guys Radio TV matchup as well as C103. And it'll be White Oak at Fairfield, a Highland County rivalry. So you'll have that one again on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. Next week is a big week for a lot of folks because it's the Highland County Fair. Most of these, the Fairfield kids will be off school actually for the fair. So it will move over next week and will be in Brown and Adams County. It'll be Fayetteville at Manchester, and it'll also be West Union at Fayetteville. Now that takes us through the first couple of weeks, but big week in volleyball. Make sure you stay with us. You will enjoy it, I'm sure. We're back with more. But first this, here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From SHAC Basketball
Shot by Osborne, 3 on the buzzer!
to SHAC Baseball,
Wells is going to drive. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown Football,
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
to SHAC Volleyball,
Hatton for the kill, it's good.
local fairs, festivals, and more.
Ire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Appointment today, and also coming after the final point, we'll name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Match, brought to you by Snappy's and Seaman in West Union. Both those things will happen after our match, and of course we want to thank CMT Components for presenting our Good Guys Radio TV broadcast. If you've not checked it out yet, just go to goodguysradiotv.com or you can check it out on our Facebook page, C103 Facebook page, or Good Guys Radio TV Facebook page, or even better, if you'd like, go to YouTube. We have YouTube channels as well. We make it really easily available, and the best part, it's all free. No subscriptions, no charge. Thanks to all the fine sponsors that make it possible for us to be here. Tonight's officials, Tim Engle and Jay Miller. Tim Engle up on the stands. Both very experienced volleyball officials. This will be the first matchup of only one this year between these two. I should say first, this will be the first and only matchup. As again, these two teams, one of them, Fairfield, is in Division I. Excuse me, I should say Fairfield is in Division II. I'll get that straight. I'm still thinking of last year. And Ripley is in Division I. And that's the way it works. If you are in the same division with each other, you play each other twice. If you play in the second division, different divisions, you play each other once. I'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Well, let me check this. Nope. Looks like we're going to have a start.
I got you already. Sorry,
okay.
Don.
Just.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Serves a service error, and Fairfield will start leading 1-0. They will be on our right. Ripley will be on our left. Back to serve now for and I said Kenzie Drury. That was Callie Fultz that actually did that. And back to serve now for Fairfield is Paisley Stallhut. Paisley's serve is up. It's returned. Stallhut resets it for the attempted tap across and a kill. Georgia May will get her first kill, and Fairfield takes a 2-0 lead. And back again, once again, Stallhut will serve for her second serve. Her serve is taken back there by Fultz. Reset up front by Paget. Over off Young, and it'll be a point for Fairfield as it's side out. 3-0 Fairfield leads here. Stallhut, a sophomore, the setter on the volleyball team. Serve is up. And now return tap back off the hands of Cox. Reset up front by Fairfield. Back over the net it comes. Nice save on the left side by the libero Kilgore. And back into the net it goes off of a reset. And once again it'll be Fairfield volleyball leading 4-0 now. Stallhut serves again. Stallhut's right hand serve. It's up and taken. Young ends up with it. Returned in the middle there by Fultz. Stallhut, the setter, resets it for the attempted kill up front. It's good. Georgia May gets her second kill, and Fairfield jumps out to a 5-0 lead here. Stallhut now serving for her fifth serve. Shout out to our season sponsor, Willie & Son Trucking. Get your motor running. With a little help from Willie & Son Trucking, just north of Hillsborough, south of Leesburg. Attempted kill up front is side out, and Ripley will finally get the volleyball off of a offensive error by Ripley. Out now will be Raquel Hackney. Into the volleyball match will be Chelsea Mellencamp. Chelsea will step back to the service line to serve. Chelsea, a senior. Right hand serve, taken deep back there by Moon. Reset up to the front line, returned there by Drury. And now the setter, Paget, sets Young for the attempted kill. It's up, it's good. Jasmine Young, the junior, gets her first kill of the match. The score now 5-2 as Ripley begins their comeback here early in the set. Mellencamp will serve for her second time now. Right hand serve is up, a little bit of a floater. Drury back over the net, deep over the head of Kilgore. It'll be another point for for Ripley, and they'll now pull back within 2, make it 3-5. And now, nice serve by Mellencamp. We'll take that as an ace. The first ace of the match by either team. This one taken deep back there by, and counted as another ace. Second ace in a row, and now we're tied at 5-all. And now we'll reset, and for a return up front is Drury. Side bump back over off the hands there of Cox. Stallhut saves it. Back over on blocked there. The return by May. Now Young for the attempted kill, but it's a little too strong. It's out the back. 6-5 the score. Georgia May now will serve off of that return error by Ripley. Georgia May's first serve is in the net, counted as a service error. Into the match now will be Lindsay Diatley for the Ripley Lady Jays. Jasmine Young is out. Diatley's first serve, right-hand serve, shaved back over the left. Remy Moon has it to Stallhut for the return. Up front on the reset, reset was Pageant. Back over, attempted kill up front, Moon. Moon, by the way, the kill leader in the entire league. She's up, attempted kill. Nice block up front off the hands of Harley Polly. That was a twin block up front. Is back to serve once again is Lindsay Diatley. Diatley's right-hand serve taken back there by the libero Bales. And up front, it'll be somebody in Fairfield in the net. I believe that was Jaden Drury. It'll count as a point. Ripley now with a 2-point lead, 8-6. Now remember, they trailed 5-0 as they've made a little comeback here early. As that is a service error. Yes, that'll be as a service error. No, check that. That'll go down as a service ace. I was blocked by the official. I could not see the result. As now another serve. Moon will reset it for the return on a back set by Stallhut. Up front, Pageant, little tap across. Up there, Cox. Stallhut resets it for the return up front again by Moon. Cox again has it to Pageant, to Cox. Cox attempted kill, partially blocked up there by Drury. Back over side bump there by Jen Drury. Now Pageant, back over it comes again. Back deep, Mellencamp has it. Reset there by Fultz. Back over by Cox. Fairfield has it. Stallhut will set it up for the attempted kill by Moon. It hits the top of the neck and goes out the side. Make it 9-6. Ripley with a 3-point lead. Diatley now with a serve. Steps up and nice attempted reception. Good hustle there on the part of Georgia May, but instead it was a service ace. We have timeout on the floor. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peoples Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peoples Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peoples, and online at peoplesmonument.com. Choose Peoples Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Off of a serve by Lindsay Diatley and a volley. Ripley knocks it on a side out, and it makes it 11-7 as Fairfield will get the volleyball back. Alyssa Bales will step back now. She's the libero for the Fairfield Lady Lions. Right-hand server serving from the right back line. Back line there, Diatley for Ripley on the attempted return into the net. It goes, make it 11-8. Fairfield back within 3. Back and forth we go. Bales back to serve now. Again. Bales right-handed server. Steps up and retaken, and a nice kill up front. Nice little tap kill up there by Addison Cannon. Makes it 11-9. Fairfield is pulled within 2 now. Bales again to serve. And right over on the table. As out it goes, and that'll be a point for Fairfield again, and make it 11-10 off of an ace on the part of Bales, or Cannon, excuse me. No, it is Bales. I'll get it right. And another ace, and make the score 11 all. As now we've had 2 comebacks, and we have time out on the floor. We're back after this. Well, Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Bales continues from the service line for Fairfield. Her serve is returned. Up front, Stallhut will reset it. The attempted kill up there off the hand of Moon. It counts. And now Fairfield not only has mounted a comeback, and that's Moon's first kill of the match, they've taken a 12-11 lead. Bales has been very successful. This will be her 6th serve of the set. Right hand serve is up, and nice flat serve. And again, it'll be another ace as Mellencamp unable to return that one. That's Bales' 3rd ace here. Into the match now will be Alyssa Tucker, a freshman. She'll be in to replace Chelsea Mellencamp. Bales will step back to the line once again. Her 7th serve now. Right hand serve is up, and a little tap up front. Actually interrupted. Diatley got a hand on it, and they were unable to return it again, and Bales credited with her 4th ace. She puts her team up 14-11. Bales serve again, this time taken back there by Tucker. Paget resets it for the return up front. And now the attempted kill up there by Moon. It's up, it's good. As once again, Bales now on her 9th serve. Steps up, and it's another ace. Her 5th. Has quite a successful service turn. As out now will be Lindsay Diatley. Into the match will be Abby Adams. Bales again. This time it's taken backside by Tucker. Back over, reset by Fultz. Back over by Cox now. Finally we'll have a volley. Up front, Moon for the attempted kill. Nice save on the backside by Fultz. Now Paget for the return, set up there by Polly. Now Moon for a nice, not really a cross-court cut shot, but just put it where they weren't. (17-11) now is Bales. Up, and it's returned on one hit by Tucker. Now reset again to Moon. Moon attempted to the back, but this time it's deep. And that'll be a return error and make it 17-12 as Ripley will get the ball back, now trailing by 5. Now they were here earlier, 5-0 early in the match. As back serving will be Catherine Cox. And Stallhut resets it up there for Cannon to return. Paget sets it up front for Fultz, puts it into the net and make it 18-12 as Fairfield gets it back again. This time the serve will go into the hands of Kinsey Drury. Now Kinsey served one time with one service error. As Paget sets Polly for the return. Little free ball return up front. Now they'll set it again. Attempted return Moon. And a nice save and a dig by Tucker, but it's side out. Good energy, I should say. And make the score 19-12. Fairfield now back with their biggest lead. They lead by 7. As Kinsey Drury dribbles some volleyball a couple of times, serves it. Back line, back there taken this time by Adams. Reset, side bump, back over by Cox, and counted for a point. Into the match now, Raquel Hackney. Coming out will be Alyssa Tucker. Serving will be Kendra Paget, the setter for the Ripley volleyball team. Kendra's right-hand serve. Taken on the opposite side, there by May. Back over off a Stallhut. Oh, not a let serve, but just same thing. Rolled right down the net and over. Make it 20-13, and Fairfield gets it back. Serving this time, Miss Remy Moon. Remy's first trip to the service line. She'll serve a right-handed server from the left rear corner, yes. As side out, not side out. Good save on the side of Fultz. Back over Stallhut, sets it. Up front for the attempted kill. It's out the back off the hands of Georgia May as Jasmine Young is about to come back in. She'll replace Abby Adams. Serving now will be Harley Polly. Harley's right-hand serve. Not really a floater, but just barely clears the net, and a miss hit off the back by Remy Moon makes it 20-14. Harley Polly with her first ace. Right-hand serve again. Nice flat serve this time. Reset off the hands there of Cannon. Back over it comes off Stallhut, I believe it was. Up front, Fultz. Side bump back over the net, Hackney. Now Stallhut will reset it for the attempted kill up front. Cannon, and it's good. Georgia May with her third kill. Out would be Bales. Into the match now will be Jaden Drury. Serving will be Addison Cannon for the Fairfield Lady Lions. Fairfield's serve into the net it goes for a service error. That's only the third service error in the entire match. All three of those charged against Fairfield. 21-16. Fairfield with the lead. First set of best 3 out of 5. Kelly Fultz serve is up. Stallhut will reset it. Attempted kill up front. Georgia May saved on the front side. A nice block up front off the hands of Drury. Back over it comes now. Stallhut will reset it for a back set over the net. Drury back over by Young. Saved there by Stallhut. Back over it comes now. Reset. They're trying to set it up for Polly. Polly has to set it with just a little free ball. Now Polly up front. Little tap back across there by Hackney. Back over saved by Stallhut. Saved by Moon. Now Stallhut will reset it for a little tap over and a kill by Jaden Drury. Not really a dink. A little cross-cut shot. And we have timeout on the floor. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
We all look up to someone. Could be parents, teachers, or coaches. They give and give and give, and then they give some more. Their impact, immeasurable. Their sacrifices, too many to count. So to all the mentors in our lives who helped us get to right here and now, thank you.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
As we come back, the score is 22-16. Fairfield with a lead in a match that the momentum has switched back and forth several times. We have looks like a little bit of a, I guess more of a scrape than a cut. They're repairing over here on the Ripley bench. Yes, Miss Cox back out on the floor, happily with a smile. Back into the, coming out now would be Emma Ayers. Back in the match would be Kinsey Drury for the Fairfield Lady Lions. Fairfield up 22-16. We will play to 25-2. Serving now will be their setter, Miss Paisley Stallhut. Paisley, only a sophomore. She served 5 times. 4 of those were score winners. As now side out and counted for an ace. Stallhut serve. Back again. Cox. Oops, that ended up off the hands of Paget. Back over by Young. Reset, attempted reset up front. And instead, it's a passing error on the part of Fairfield. Now we're back 23-16. As back in will be Alyssa Tucker. She'll be in to replace Raquel Hackney. Tucker's right-hand serve, it's high. Moon on the backside has it. Reverse bump back over Jaden Drury, side out. So again, the return error means it's 23-18 as Ripley again mounts another comeback. Alyssa Tucker back to serve her second serve. Serve is backside, taken there by Drury. That's Alyssa Drury. Now reset. Up front, it's Pageant. Back over by Cox. And out the back off of a missed pass by Fairfield. Now we've got it 23-19. Is now Fairfield back within 4. Alyssa Tucker. As we said, Ripley a very much a rebuilding team. Much better than they were last year. Under first-year coach. I don't know, it's always coaching for that matter, but team is much better. They've been in this direction the last couple of years. There's again a missed hit off the front line by Kinsey Drury, and it means another point for Ripley, and now the score's 23-20. Tucker to serve again. Ripley, much more of a defensive team than Fairfield. Fairfield much more on the attack, and out the back, and right now they're doing pretty well with that. 23-21 the score as they score again. As Tucker will serve again. Steps up, and Fairfield has the volleyball. Stallhut for a little side bump back over. Now it'll be Stallhut returning it again. Tucker on the back line. Up front, Pageant. Cox gets the opportunity to return it, and it's good. Catherine Cox with her first kill pulls her team back within 1, make it 23-22. And we'll have timeout on the floor. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snap.
C103 99.5.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
As Ripley were way back on their heels And they've mounted their second comeback of the match. And the service out the back for a service error. And that gives Fairfield set point 24-25. And that serve will go to the hands of Georgia May. Georgia's right-hand serve, nice flat serve, and that'll be an ace. And we'll take a quick break as Fairfield wins it. Final score 25-22. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at People's Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit People's Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peoplesmonument.com. Choose People's Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
What a nice match that was. Final score 25-22. It was Fairfield winning the first set of the match. We'll return. Second set is coming up next. It's the best 2 out of 3. That's what we play to. We'll be right back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
We all look up to someone. Could be parents, teachers, or coaches. They give and give and give, and then they give some more. Their impact, immeasurable. Their sacrifices, too many to count. So to all the mentors in our lives who helped us get to right here and now, thank you.
We come back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the final score 25-22 in that first set. And again, we'll play the best 3 out of 5. Ripley on our left, by the way. They're in their blue shorts, white jerseys, blue numerals. On the other hand, Fairfield on the other side, they're in their black shorts, red jerseys, and black numerals trimmed in white. And I'm not sure what's going on with this now, but I guess we're just checking rosters. Baxter Tractor Sales in Seaman and Batavia, your local dealer for Kubota, Land Pride, Exmark, and more. And we'll just take a little extra long time to check the lineup. Jay Miller, our floor judge. Tim Engel up on the chair. And I'm not sure, looks like he has a question for the Fairfield Lady Lions. Something about the floor alignment. Not sure what that is. But also People's Monument Company. Choose People's Monument Company because the life story of a loved one isn't just important now, it's important forever. Tomorrow night, Well, we'll be back on the air. Eastern at Fairfield. I'll be there for that one. And then Thursday, West Union at Fairfield. So lots of time at Fairfield this week. Not sure what that was all about, but we've got it all corrected as the libero comes in. They'll reset that. Back to serve now will be Paisley Stallhut. Paisley served 6 times in that first set, had 1 ace. 5 service winners. Now Stallhut's serve, taken deep there by Kilgore, saved by Foltz. Back over the net, it comes off of Paget. Reset, Stallhut will set up front. Into the net, though, Georgia May. And Ripley, well, not into the net, she hits it into the net. There's Callie Foltz. Back to serve now for the Ripley Lady Jays. Right-handed server deep over on the left side. Stallhut up front for the attempted return. Up there by Kinsey Drury. It'll be a point for Ripley, and they take a 2-0 lead. Full serves the service winner. And up it goes, and counted for an ace. Her first of the match. And now Ripley has jumped out a little bit like they did in JV. They lost the first set in JV and then came back to win the next 2 sets. You can bet they'd love to do that here. Little cut return up there by Drury. Back over the net, it comes off of Diatley. Now Stallhut, an attempted kill up front off of May. And then Young buries it in the corner on a cross-cut shot and count it for a kill, her second of the match, and make it 4-0 Ripley. CR Deals, where every trip is a winning hand. Spend the savings on name brands, big finds, and daily surprises. CR Deals, where you never gamble on savings. Check them out. Locations in Batavia and as a return off of Ripley, attempted kill up front makes it 5-0. As a volleyball, they have to track it down. Callie Foltz will serve it again. And this time it's taken by Moon and returned up front. Side out off of Drury. That's Kinsey Drury. Foltz to serve for the 4th time here in this set alone. She's put her team up 6-0. We have timeout on the floor. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium 1-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From SHAC Basketball
Shot by Osborne, 3 on the buzzer!
Wow. To SHAC Baseball.
Wells is going to drive. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown Football.
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
To SHAC Volleyball.
Hatton for the kill. It's good.
Local fairs, festivals, and more.
Ire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Foltz, back, reverse bump over by Young. Now Stallhut on a reset. Up front attempted kill. May into the net it goes and make it 7-0. Ripley Lady Jays with the early lead here. Now in the first set, Fairfield jumped out to a 5-0 lead. Now Ripley's jumped out to a 7-0 lead in the second set. Stallhut off of Moon. Up front it goes, and right over here onto my table again. Side out. And make it 7-1, and they finally break the serve as Georgia May will serve for the Fairfield Lady Lions. And the serve is taken deep and side out. I should say a service error. Into the match now will be Chelsea Mellencamp. She'll be in to replace Lindsay Diatley for the Ripley Lady Jays, and Chelsea will be back to the service line. Right-hand serve is taken on the opposite side there by Moon. Moon will get it back off of the set. Now Paget has it. She's going to set Young for the attempted kill. Partially blocked up front by Jaden Drury. Now back over it comes off of Moon. Nice save by Kilgore. She gave it up. And now back Stallhut. Stallhut resets it again. Attempted kill by, yes, that was Remy Moon for another kill. And it was good. Her fourth of the match. And we have, somebody tying their shoe. Remy Moon leads the entire league with 71 kills already here in this early season. That's quite a big number for a young lady that's only about 5'6". There might be a reason, though, as she went to the state tournament this year on the high jump. She has quite a bit of leap in her step. Back serving Alyssa Bales. The score now 8-3 as Fairfield's back within 5 again. This nice dig by Fultz to Cox. Over it comes off of Paget. Saved on the other side by May. Moon for the little dink kill. It's up and good. And again, not as much a dink kill as actually just a little cross-cut floater that dropped right in the open defense for the Ripley Lady Jays. Bales again. Serves it. Takes it back there by Mellencamp. Back over it comes off of Cox. Now again, Stallhut. This time Moon again, and this time it's good. Remy Moon, 3 kills in a row, and her team is back within 3, make it 8-5. Not a huge crowd here tonight, but not bad as volleyball begins to gather a pretty good following in the Shack. As the season continues, it'll get even better. We've got some pretty nice volleyball teams this year. Going to be fun to watch. Paget to Young. Young on the return. Bales on the back line. The libero gets it to Stallhut, and then the return and the kill up front by Remy Moon. Their 7th kill, make it 8-6. Bales serving her 14th serve. 12 of those have been service winners, and I jinxed her as that's a service error. Out now, Kilgore. Into the match now for Ripley is Harley Polly. Jasmine Young to serve now. It's the first time she served in the match. Back over it comes off the hands of Drury, and Fultz is unable to dig it out right from the middle of the defense, and that'll be a point. 9-6, Fairfield back within 3. Young comes out. Into the match now will be Abby Adams. As this time Kenzie Drury serves, and she serves a service error, her 2nd of the match, 1st of this set. And Ripley again up by 3, makes it 10-7. Back to serve now is Catherine Cox. Catherine, the sister of the new head coach for the Ripley Lady Jays, and she steps up and serves it side out for an error. Join us for a full week of fun starting Sunday at the Highland County Fair in Hillsboro. Listen in on our air interviews, info on this year's fair, and watch on Good Guys Radio TV for tons of telecast coverage of the junior fair, shows, and more. As that one's side out off the serve, and again, that'll be a point for the Fairfield Lady Lions. This is a very good rotation for Fairfield. Bales has had, not only has he had 5, as that one is a service error, only her 2nd, but she's had 5 aces. She had 13 service winners. Into the match now, Lindsay Diatley. Out will be Chelsea Mellencamp. Back serving is going to be Kendra Paget. Now Stallhut sets it for just a little free ball back over by Cannon. Now Fultz, attempted kill. Saved back there. No, not quite saved. Emma Ayers could not keep it in play. and make the score 12-9. Kendra Paget back to serve again. And this time Bales will receive it to Moon. Now May, little free ball back to the back line. Back up front, Diatley, and another free ball on the return by Ripley to Stallhut. An attempted kill up front. It's up, it's good. Addison Cannon gets her first kill. The score 12-9 now. As into the match now will be Jaden Drury. Addison Cannon also in, and she'll serve. And that'll go down immediately as an ace, her first of the match. 12-11, Fairfield back within one now. Now the serve. Little side bump back there, reset by Foltz. Over the net it comes by Polly. Now Stallhut. May for the attempted kill. Actually just a little free ball return more than it was a kill. Now Foltz back over up front. Stallhut. Stallhut resets it for the attempted kill, but it's a miss hit there by Jaden Drury. And now the score will go to 13-11 as Ripley up by 2 as Bales back in. Out is Cannon. Young is back in. Out is Adams. Back to serve again, Harley Pauley. Harley steps up. On the other side, Ayers has it. Back over it comes for Paget for the reset. Backside Bales. Stallhut will reset it up front for the attempted kill by May. Out the back, nope. Make it 14-11. And again, Ripley back up by 3. Harley Pauley back to serve again. And Stallhut, nice save off the side court. Blocked up front by Young. Back over again. Bales has it this side. Stallhut, good hustle. Resets it for a return or attempted return up by Ayers. Make it 15-11 the score. Harley Pauley back to serve. Pauley's serve. Set up front to Stallhut. Attempted kill. Deep kill back there by Moon. Returned by Foltz. Once again, May has it. Stallhut on a reverse bump back over the net. It goes on a free ball. Now it'll be Foltz for the attempted kill out the back, and Fairfield scores again, and they pull back within 3. Make it 15-12. Out of the match now, Emma Ayers. Back in would be Kinsey Drury. Paisley Stallhut will serve for the Fairfield Lady Lions. Fairfield got here a little late tonight. A lot of the schools are having bus driver issues. What kind of issues? Well, they don't have enough. If you'd like a good part-time job with benefits and all kinds of good things, check out your local school. They are begging for bus drivers, practically all of them. Foltz serving now for the Ripley Lady Jays, and it's a service error, her first. Make it 16-13, and again we're back within 3. Georgia May will serve this time. Georgia has served 3 times with 2 errors, 1 ace. That one's taken deep by Foltz. Little reverse set up front, and we're going to count that as an ace. And I'm not sure what that was all about. As May served, nice flat serve, nice dig by Foltz, saved again by Young. Back over by Paget, a little reverse free ball. Stallhut, reverse set, or back set I should say. Back over taken by Kilgore. Now to Paget. Cox gets the attempt to kill. Out the back it goes, make it 16-15. And again, Fairfield within 1. Georgia May's 6th serve of the match, her 4th of this set. Georgia steps up. This time it's right over here in front of me and into the table. And once again, return. Stallhut over the net and into the net by Moon. And make it 17-15, I believe. No, they're going to say, yes, 17-15. I thought it was. His back end now will be Chelsea Mellencamp. Mellencamp's right-hand serve taken down there by Moon. And a little dink attempt by Moon, saved on the other side. Cox back over by Pageant. Moon saves it this time. May will reset it for the attempted return, but instead it's 18-15 and Ripley's back up by 3. We have timeout on the floor. Fairfield. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
What a match we have going here. The first set, it was 25-22, Fairfield winning it. Now it's Ripley up 18-15. Again, remember, we go to 25 by 2. Ripley has the volleyball. Chelsea Mellencamp to serve it. She has served one time in this set and did not have a service winner. As Bales off the backside to Stallhut. Over the net it'll come, off the hands of Jaden Drury, and then a kill up front on the part of Young. And Ripley scores again, making it 19-15. Chelsea Mellencamp to serve again. Right-hand serve. This time it'll be taken by May to Stallhut to Moon for the attempted kill. Little side save by Pageant. Pageant back over the net. This time saved on the other side by Drury to Stallhut on the out-of-bounds side. Georgia May on a reverse free ball back over the net. Pageant up front. Young blocked up front. And nice save on the part of Remy Moon. A really athletic move, but Stallhut back up to Drury. Back over side bump off the hands of Moon again. Young reset, a little joust up front. Moon wins it. And Moon gets credit for the kill. That was a nice volley on both sides of the net. That's 8th kill by Moon. Make it 19-16. Fairfield down by 3. We'll put the ball into their most prolific server tonight, Bales. She served 15 times with 2 errors and 5 aces, and she serves a good serve. Back over by Cox. Now Stallhut will save it, or set it up front for Moon, and it's in. Moon chalks up another kill, pulls her team within 2. Bales back to serve. As I said earlier, it's not always how good the server is, although Bales is very, very good. It's sometimes the rotation, and this is a rotation with Moon on the strong side. This is what they really like up here is Fairfield, and she gets another kill. Make it 19-18, and Fairfield back within 1. She steps up and counted as an ace. And we have timeout on the floor. Ripley, we're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components and C103.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peoples Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peoples Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peoples, and online at peoplesmonument.com. Choose Peoples Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103, weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
Bales serves it. Moon attempted kill. Back to Cox it comes. Saved on the other side by May. Stallhut sets Moon again for the kill. It's good. Moon on that strong side is really successful. As Bales back to serve again now. Her 19th serve of the match and counted as an ace. Her 7th of the match. And now the score is 21-19. Fairfield has taken a 2-point lead. Bales to serve again as the audience has gotten very quiet here. This time it's taken there by Mellencamp. Paget on a little side bump. Free ball over the net to Stallhut. And Moon again. Nice block up front by Young. Now back Stallhut. And again, Moon blocked again by Young. And this time a little return up front. Off the net by Cannon, but Ripley's able to save it, and again Moon attempts it, but it's out the back. Two extremely important blocks up front by Young. I should have said, I hope that's who I said, by Jasmine Young. Save that point, make it 21-20. Ripley with the volleyball, they trail by 1. Now remember, Fairfield won the first set. And Young's serve. Not really an ace, just a service winner. And she'll serve again with the score tied 21-all. This time Stallhut reserves it. Bales off the backside, then Stallhut on a reverse free ball. Up front, Paget. Now back over the net it comes by Polly. Attempted kill up front. Moon off the top of the net and in. Her 12th kill of the match. Is coming in now would be Abby Adams. Out would be Young. 22-21. Fairfield with the volleyball in the lead. Kinsey Drury to serve. She serves it, taken by Foltz to Pageant. Cox on the attempted kill, saved on the other side by Drury. Back over it comes May, side out. We're tied again, 22-all. Into the match now, Emma Ayers. And replace Kinsey Drury. Cox serving. Flat serve. Up front to Stallhut. Back over it comes by Moon. Paget sets it up front for Foltz. And off the hands of May out the back. And Fairfield Ripley retakes the lead now, 23-22. Catherine Cox will serve. And she does. And it's an ace. And now Ripley looking at set point. Leading 24-22. Fairfield has to get a stop here. And this time it's taken by May to Stallhut to Moon. Just a little dink attempted kill. Foltz, though, returns it. Saved up front there by Cannon. Back over Moon, another attempted dunk, and it's good. So Fairfield lives to fight another point. 24-23. Still set point for Ripley. Remy Moon serving. That'll put May on the strong side up front on the attack. Other side, Mellencamp, back over by Foltz, out the back it goes, and make it, we're tied at 24-all. As Moon will serve again. Steps up, nice flat serve, taken this time on the backside, back there by Polly. Back over by Pageant. Saved by Stallhut and back into the net. Not sure who that was off of. It was blocked by the official. 25-24, and Ripley again. As out comes Mellencamp. Back in the match would be Diatley. Serving would be Pageant. Set point. Stallhut resets it for Drury off of a back set. Now back over, attempted kill, Fultz. Stallhut again, serves up this time from May for the return. Pageant up front now to Diatley, back over off the hands of Polly. Stallhut back over again. Nice save by Cox. Pageant back over Fultz. Dug out on the opposite side there by Ayers. Now Stallhut. Stallhut sets it up front now for Cannon. Cannon off the return, Pageant. Now Stallhut. Everybody a little tentative right now. Back over off the hands of Moon. Saved by Cox. Backside Pageant. Now Fultz for the return into the net. And we're tied again at 25 all. Bales comes out. Back into the match now will be Jaden Drury for the Fairfield Lady Lions. Fairfield won the first set. This has to be one of the most closely fought matches we've had, at least in this young season so far. Addison Cannon will serve. I'm not sure what that was about. There was some check at the desk, and serving an ace is Addison Cannon. Boy, you talk about timely. She puts her team up 26-25 for the first time in this set, and we have timeout Ripley. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
We all look up to someone. Could be parents, teachers, or coaches. They give and give and give, and then they give some more. Their impact, immeasurable. Their sacrifices, too many to count. So to all the mentors in our lives who helped us get to right here and now, thank you.
Boy, what a set this has been. Back and forth it's been. But Fairfield won the first set. They now have taken only the second lead in the match, in the set. Set point now, 26-25. Back serving is Cannon, and it's an ace. And that's the second set. Fairfield wins it, 26-24. The final score on that one. We'll be back. The third set is up next here on Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components and C103.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From SHAC Basketball
Shot by Osborne, 3 on the buzzer!
wow. to SHAC Baseball.
Wells is going to try. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown Football.
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
To SHAC Volleyball.
Hatton for the kill. It's good.
Local fairs, festivals, and more.
Ire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
We come back, ladies and gentlemen, and what a match we have here. The JV competition, well, that was a good one too. 27-25. Fairfield won the first set, but then Ripley came back and won it 25-10, 25-5. They won it 2-1. Well, here in the varsity matchup, Fairfield has won 2, but boy, they had to work for it. 25-22, 26-24. We have to have the first team to win 3. So the night's not over, folks. If we should go to 5, we'll play to 15 in that 5th set. We'll take a break. We have time before we move to our 3rd set here in varsity competition from Ripley High School here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peoples Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peoples Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peoples, and online at peoplesmonument.com. Choose Peoples Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
As we come back, ladies and gentlemen, our officials tonight, by the way, Jay Miller, the floor judge, and Mr. Tim Engel up on the stand. Ripley, by the way, on our left, in their blue and white colors, and Fairfield, of course, in their red, black, and white. Yes, Fairfield decidedly at the advantage, but the way Ripley's been playing, I mean, this match could easily go much longer. And Fairfield coming in here 4-0 overall, 1-0 in first place in Division I or Division II in league play. On the other hand, Ripley 3-2 and 1-1. Fairfield already won a huge match over Fayetteville. The team picked to finish first in Division II. We'll start things. I'm not sure who has the volleyball to serve first. I want to say it's Ripley. Ripley will serve first. Kinsey Drury will be back to serve that volleyball. As she settles in, takes a couple steps, and a walking serve up, and nice save over there by Bales. Back over the net, and a nice kill on the other side. It was actually kind of a free ball kill, the same effect. Make it 1-0. Fairfield takes the lead. Paisley Stallhut will serve her 9th serve of the match. She's yet to serve an error or an ace for that matter, and I jinxed her as she serves her first error, and we're now tied at 1-1. As out now was Lindsay Diatley. And into the match now would be Chelsea Mellencamp for the Ripley Lady Jays. Interesting enough, both these coaches are first-year coaches, Jeanette Cox and Cameron Dalton. 2 young coaches here in the league competing tonight. As dug out on the other side, Padgett resets it on the opposite side there to Cox, and side out it goes. And the score now 2-1. Fairfield again gets it back. This time they'll put it into the hands of Georgia May to serve her 6th serve. She's had 2 errors, 2 aces. Right hand walking serve is up. Padgett gets it center court. I should say Mellencamp gets it center court. Resets it to Padgett. Back over, a little tap attempted kill up front by Moon. Back over it comes, reset this time. Stallhut will reset Moon for the attempted kill again. It's good. Moon now with 14 kills. And the score, 3-1. Fairfield takes a 2-point lead. I don't think any lead is too big or is big enough to be comfortable on either side of the net tonight, as these teams have been tenacious in their battles against each other. Mellencamp on the reception. Up front for the attempted kill. It's good again. Miss Remy Moon, her 15th kill. Georgia May back to serve her 9th serve of the match. Kilgore out. Into the match now. Polly, as the momentum after that last set win is certainly in the hands of Fairfield right now. Georgia May's right-hand serve. Flat-footed back, over it comes to Young. Young, a miss hit at the net. 5-1. As again, Fairfield takes an early lead here. Georgia May dribbles the volleyball a couple of times, sets, and serves it, taken on the opposite side there by Polly. Back over, reset by Stallhut for Moon again. Moon this time, though, into the net. We have multiple hits, extra hits. And that'll be a miscue by Fairfield, making the score 5-2. Serving this time, it'll be Jasmine Young. Jasmine served 2 times in that last set. One of those was a service winner. Her serve is up. Dug out on the opposite side, count as an ace. We're heading back to the track coming on Sunday night. Listen in for C103 Dirt Racing Tour from Mud Lick Valley Raceway. Sunday begins at 8 p.m. As now Cox on the attempted kill. Bales on the save back front. Stallhut on a return. And it's over the net. Good job on the part of Kendra Padgett. Gets her first kill. ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We'll talk to one of these first-year coaches before we're done here tonight. It will be their first regular season interview. We talked to them at the previews. Whichever wins will be in that interview. We'll also name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Match. That'll happen following our match. As a kill up front again by Moon. And it's good. Make it 6-4. As back into the match now will be Harley Polly, I believe. No, check that. Back into the match will be Abby Adams. Also into the match now is going to be Ivy Bear. She'll be in to replace Callie Fultz. Back serving. The server of the night. She served 20 times, Alyssa Bales. Padgett on a reverse, a little side bump back over the net. Now the attempted kill Moon, but it's too much, too high, too long. Make it 6-5, and I'll tell you what, neither one of these teams is going to go down easy. As the volleyball careens, I guess it is. It's getting late, folks. Not used to doing volleyball this late. Lots of basketball games this late, but boy, this is late for volleyball. Callie Fultz back in the match. As back to serve will be Catherine Cox. Right-hand serve. Nice high stretch. Returned up front. Dug out up front by May, who saved on the upside side by Cannon, but into the net it goes, and a point again for Ripley. We're tied at 6-all. Cox steps up, serves it. Nice save there by May to Stallhut, back over by Moon. Just a little free ball return. Padgett, and it's returned by Fultz. Attempted kill, Stallhut. Now again, a kill by Moon. Dug out on the opposite side there by Mellencamp. Back over it comes off of Polly. Stallhut now to Moon again. Moon sets it into the deep in the backcourt. Returned there, reset by Adams. Back over by Padgett. Up front again. This time by Drury. Back over by Stallhut to Cox. Now to Padgett. They'll set Fultz for the attempted kill. Nice dig on the opposite side by May. Now Moon for the attempted kill. Nice save by Cox on a dig. Nice tap back and a kill by Addison Cannon. Her second kill. And that makes the score 7-6 as Fairfield retakes the lead again by 1. Kenzie Drury will serve now for the Fairfield Lady Lions. And into the net it goes for a service error. Neither team can stand the Prosperity. Emma Ayers back into the match. Out will be Kinsey Drury. Into the match now will be Lindsay Diatley. She'll be replacing Chelsea Mellencamp. I'm beginning to wonder if these teams aren't getting a little bit tired. It's early in the season, and boy, this has been an intense match as Moon, high in the air, records her 17th kill. The score 8-7. Fairfield takes the lead again, and this time Remy Moon will be back to serve. She's only served 3 times. Only one of those was a service winner. And this time Cox has it. Reset by Pageant. Back over by Fultz. Stallhut. Now back over, a little side bump by Cannon. It's up, it's good. A little free ball drops in for a point and make it 9-7. Remy Moon to serve. And again, it's not so much she's not that good a server. It's, again, this is a rotation that Fairfield doesn't like, seemingly. They don't have great success. Pageant, back over it comes. Saved on the opposite side there by Ayers. Back over it goes by Moon. Fultz has it this time to Pageant for a return. Ayers again to Stallhut. Back over by May. Nice save on the opposite side there by Adams. And it'll be a point off the side out. A passing error by Ripley and make the score 10-7. And I said they didn't like this rotation. They seem to be liking it this time as Moon's right-hand serve. Oh, taken deep there by Diatley, Fultz back over to Bales, to Stallhut. Up front, little tap back across by May. Pageant on a one-hit return, a little free ball. Up front, Stallhut this time to Cox. Way high set. Pass back over by Fultz. Fultz side out, point Fairfield, make it 11-7. We have timeout on the floor. Ripley, we're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components and C103.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103, weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
The score is 11-7. Ripley called the timeout. They are down. Fairfield leading 2-0 in set scores. As Moon on the serve, a little let serve. Back over the net by Pageant. Reset there by Cannon to Stallhut as she falls out of bounds. It'll be a point for Ripley. They finally break the serve as Young back in. Out will be Abby Adams. Back in will be Alyssa Tucker. She'll be in to replace Harley Polly. Alyssa Tucker back serving. Right hand serve. Nice dig by Bales. Back over from Stallhut to Moon. Back over. Now up front, Young for the kill. It's up. It's good. Off a nice assist there by Lindsay Diatley. Alyssa Tucker back to serve. Right hand walking serve, back line. This one Moon takes it to Stallhut, and Moon gets it back for a center attempt. And not really a kill, but a pretty forceful return. They're unable to pass it to the side. It'll make it 11-9. Bales back out. Back into the match now will be Jaden Drury. Serving this time will be Addison Cannon. Cannon has served 4 times, 1 error, 3 aces. Pageant to Young. Young returns it deep back corner. Back there to Ayers. Now back over it comes. Ayers gets it to Stallhut. Stallhut sets it up front. Nice block by Young off the hands of Drury, but saved by Drury and returned off up front. Good job. May puts it in the back corner, and credit May with a kill and a nice save up front there by Drury. 13-9. Fairfield with a 4-point lead. Addison Cannon serves again. Addison's right-hand serve, dug out by Cox to Pageant. She'll set it up for the return. Partially blocked up there by Drury off the hands of Diatley. Back over to come Pageant, has it. Nice save on the part up front. Oh, but they couldn't get the pass. Good hustle on the part of Diatley. But the point will go to Fairfield, 14-9. They're back up by 5. As again, Cannon continues to serve. Cannon's right-hand walking serve. Cox. And a little block up front. They're going to say that Drury was over the net. Make it 14-9 as Bales back in. She'll replace Cannon. Back serving will be Callie Fultz. Callie has served 7 times, 1 error, 1 ace. She has 5 service winners. As nice attempt by Bales, but instead Fultz gets credit for an ace, her second of the match, and make it 14-11. Willie & Son Trucking. Get your motor running and roll on with the diesel repair experts at Willie & Son Trucking, just south of Leesburg, north of Hillsboro. We don't want to forget Baxla Tractor Sales in Seaman and Batavia either. Your local dealer for Kubota, Land Pride, Exmark, and more. Fultz on the serve. Dug out. Nice save by Bales to Stallhut. Over the net it goes. Wow. That was an interesting, nice job by Drury. She'll get credit for the kill again. Out will be Ayers. Back in will be Kinsey Drury. 15-11 now the score. As Pageant to Cox. Cox saved on the opposite side and blocked by the pole. Now back over it comes by Moon. Now Diatley sets it for Cox for the attempted kill, dug out by Moon. Back over off Stallhut. Fultz has it off the back line. Young on a little one-hand tap back. Now Stallhut. Back over it comes by Moon. Saved off the backside by Tucker to Pageant. Diatley for the attempted kill. Out the back it goes. And make it 16-11. Fairfield with a 5-point lead again. Stallhut will step back to serve for the Lady Lions. We're at Ripley, the home of the Lady Jays. You dirt track fans, again, that's an ace. Stallhut, only her second ace of the match, makes the score 17-11. Mud Lick, that's where they'll be Sunday night, Labor Day weekend. Tune in. Better yet, go down and watch them at Mud Lick. They have lots of fun, kicking up all that dust. Off the serve of a dig by Young. Nice save. Now Tucker has it. Diatley on this little side bump. Reset to Young. Tap back. Nice save on the other side by Kinsey Drury. And instead, it's over here to my table again. And again, this time Ripley will get the volleyball. Chelsea Mellencamp in to replace Diatley. 17-12 the score. Mellencamp will be back to serve. Mellencamp has served 7 times, had 2 aces, no errors. Thanks to our season sponsor, CR Deals, where every trip's a renting hand. Spend the savings as we had a lift on the part of Fairfield. Anyway, check it out. They have locations in Seaman and Batavia, soon to have in Hillsboro, is my understanding. But again, CR Deals, what a place to save some money. Highland County Fair coverage all next week. Oh my goodness, Good Guys Radio TV will be all over that. You got to check that out all week long. Pageant has it to Cox. Cox back over, it's out the back. And make it 18-13. And you can just feel it a little bit. Fairfield is starting to take charge of this match just a little bit. So right now, Ripley needs a stop. They need to get this momentum going back the other way. The ladies from Ripley have not lost any energy. It's just you can feel it happening. Nice reception by Mellencamp. Back up front it goes. Tucker couldn't get it over the net. And again, makes it 19-13 as again the serve will go to Fairfield, Georgia May. Georgia's right-hand serve, this time received by Mellencamp. Pageant sets Young for the attempted return. Bales off the backside to Stallhut. Will set it up front. Into the net it goes off a miss hit by Jaden Drury. And Young will be back to serve for Ripley. Tucker will come out. Back into the match now will be Adams. Jasmine Young to serve. Right hand to Stallhut. Back over Moon for the attempted kill, and it's good. Remy Moon with 18 kills tonight. As out will be Jaden Drury. Back in, I believe it's Addison Cannon. Out will be Young. In will be Abby Adams. Serving now will be Bales. And again, this has been a very, very successful rotation. She has served 21 times. As now Paget has it for a back set to Cox and side out. And another point and makes it 21-14 as Bales will serve again. She's now served 22 times, 2 errors, 7 aces. Bales steps up, serves it. This time backside will be Mellencamp, takes it on a one-hit floater. Free ball, I should say. Moon on the attempted kill. Saved back off a block by Pauly. Now back over, saved by Cox. Nice job. They'll reset Cox for the attempted kill. On the opposite side, now it's Kinsey Drury. Back over for a one-hit return by Moon. Little floater. Back up Cox for the return. Stallhut tried to save, but it's side out. Make it 21-15, and Ripley is not finished yet, as they'll send Catherine Cox back to the line to serve. Fairfield with a very long drive home, probably close to 50 miles. As Moon, back over it comes. Saved by Mellencamp. Paget will reset it to Fultz for a little free ball return. Up front, reset past Drury. Up there to Cannon. Now it'll be Fultz. Fultz back over, this time saved by May. Stallhut will have to get back over. She does on a reverse free ball. Now Paget dug out again. This side over there by Kinsey Drury. Back over by Bales off the back line to Cox right over here in front of me. Saved by Paget. Back over again. It goes off the hands of Pauly. Stallhut will finally get a chance to set it up front to to Moon. It's into the net. Make it 21-16. We're back to 5 points. As Coach Jeanette Cox does what you should do late in the game when there's any doubt, especially one this close. She asks for a lineup check to make sure that she doesn't have anybody out of position. Last thing you'd want to do would be to be charged a point because somebody was out of position, but there have been so many substitutions. Boy, that would be easy to have happen. Cox, nice return by Moon, almost into the net. Now Paget to Fultz. Fultz for a nice attempted kill. It's out the back, 22-16 the score. Fairfield extends the lead. This time serving, I believe it will be, yes, Kinsey Drury serving her 7th serve. She has 2 errors, 1 ace in the entire match. Right hand serve. This time back line, Adams has it to Paget. The attempted kill up front. Nice save off the backside by May. Now it'll be up front for the attempted kill. As back over it comes, this time dug out by Moon. Side bump. Stallhut, little pass up front. Moon, nice save up there by Pauly, I believe it was. And on the opposite side, good hustle by Drury, but it went under the net, so it's 22-17. As Emma Ayers back in, she'll be in to replace Kinsey Drury. Out will be Mellencamp. Back in will be Diatley. Back to serve will be Paget. Paget has served 5 times in the match. Her serve is taken on the other side. Nice dig by Ayers. And way up in the air for the kill was Remy Moon. And make the score 23-17. Now remember, if Fairfield should win this set, the match will be over. They won the first 2 sets if you're just joining us. And, of course, we'll talk to the winning coach during ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. Name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. Paget, nice save off the backside there to Polly. Now back over to Stallhut. Back over comes Moon. And that was Georgia May, I guess. Yes, it was. It was Georgia May up front. Give Georgia May a kill. And back serving again, Remy Moon. Remy's right-hand serve is up and count as an ace. Very timely, and that's match, set, point. The final score, 25-17 of that one, as Fairfield wins at 3-0. The final score, 25-22, 26-24, 25-17. And what a match it has been, as Ripley will now drop to 1-2 and 3-3. Fairfield, on the other hand, improves their record to 2-0 and 5-0. We'll talk to Coach Cameron. We'll talk to Coach Cameron Dalton, our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show, and name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. But first, this here on Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components and C103.
We all look up to someone. Could be parents, teachers, or coaches. They give and give and give, and then they give some more. Their impact, immeasurable. Their sacrifices, too many to count. So to all the mentors in our lives who helped us get to right here and now, thank you.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From SHAC Basketball
Shot by Osborne, 3 on the buzzer!
Wow. To SHAC Baseball.
Wells is going to drive. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown Football.
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
To SHAC Volleyball.
Hatton for the kill. It's good.
Local fairs, festivals, and more.
Ire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Well, I know this has been an incredible start of the season. I couldn't even imagine a better start, to be honest.
Yeah, not bad. You're 5-0, 2-0 in league play. 2 great wins. Fayetteville picked the preseason poll to finish first. You knocked them off. And Ripley, boy, they are improved, aren't they?
Yes, they definitely are. They've got some decent hitters and really great servers. I mean, I think they caught our girls a little bit off guard to start the game.
Well, and if they had a little more size, they're more of a defensive team. If they had a little more size, they would really be a potent team.
For sure. Yep.
Well, in that sense, they mirror you a little bit because you don't have a lot of size on the front side either, so you're more defensive-minded as well, aren't you?
Right, yep. We've got a lot of girls that can do anything to get the ball up.
What was the key to tonight's win, you think?
I think a lot of it is just a mindset. I kept telling the girls, it's a mindset. We got to come in here wanting to win the game. We have to know what we do and what we do well.
Right. Now, when you talk about what do you do well, what do you think is your strength?
I think, like I said a little bit ago, I think we have a lot of girls that will literally do anything it takes to get the ball off the ground, whether it be diving for it or, leaving it all on the court to get that ball up.
I like what Stallhead is doing. She gets better every match. Even since preview, I can see a difference in her. She's a nice setter. She's learning her role much better, isn't she?
Yeah. We've got a long way to go, start of the season. But, yeah, I'm really happy with the progress, not just from her but from everybody.
And, boy, your libero, what a night she had from the service line. Was that a surprise or is that expected?
No, that's pretty much expected. She's one of our better servers, and, I couldn't be more happy with her progress this season so far.
And, of course, Remy Moon, 5'6", plays like she's 6'6".
Yeah.
Can you imagine what she'd be like if she was actually 6 feet tall?
I know. I wish I had her vertical for sure.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about where you go from here. What do you need to do?
We got to keep this train rolling. I think a lot of it, like I said, is the mindset. Keep the motivation high, keep wanting to do things right fundamentally, and things that we do best.
Well, and I'm going to see you again tomorrow night. Eastern is not going to be easy.
I know,
Again,
yeah.
Eastern, another big-time improved ball club.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be fun, right?
Right. I hope so.
How, well, you will have played tonight. This was a pretty tough match energy-wise, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's always tough to come down here traveling to Ripley, and it's always a good game, but tough to get our motivation high from that long bus ride. But we got it done.
Congratulations. See you tomorrow night.
Thank you. See
How
you
about
tomorrow.
that? Tomorrow night's home cooking, though, right?
Yes.
Much better,
Yeah,
right?
for
There
sure.
you go. All right. Cameron Dalton joins us here, our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We'll be right back with more after this on Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at People's Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit People's Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peoplesmonument.com. Choose People's Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
We come back, ladies and gentlemen. Time to wrap things up here from Ripley High School. Special thanks to Brandon Rigdon, our executive producer and director for Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components. And our studio producer tonight, always the best, Sarah Rigdon, does a great job. Let's take a quick look at the individual team stats as we wrap things up here from Ripley. Let's take a look at Ripley to start things. Under first-year coach Jeanette Cox, it was Kendra Pageant with 1 kill. She had a total of 6 serves. I think it was 4 service winners. Chelsea Mellencamp served 8 times with 2 aces. Jasmine Young had a total of 5 kills, 2 blocks, total of 4 serves with 1 ace. Lindsay Diatley served 6 times with 2 aces. Harley Polly had 2 blocks. She had 6 serves with 1 ace. Callie Foltz had a total of 8 serves, 1 air, 2 aces. Catherine Cox had 1 kill. She had 8 serves, 1 air, and 1 ace. And Alyssa Tucker served a total of 8 times with 1 error. And, of course, that was the Ripley Jays. Now, for the Fairfield Lady Lions, Remy Moon, what a night she had. She had 19 kills, 7 serves, 1 ace. Paisley Stallhut, great job as a setter. She had 11 serves, 1 air, 2 aces. Georgia May, another good job on the front line. She had 5 kills, a total of 13 serves, 2 airs, 2 aces. Kinsey Drury served a total of 7 times, had 2 airs, 1 ace. Alyssa Bales had a total of 23 serves. Yes, you heard me, 23 serves with 3 airs and a total of 7 aces. And Addison Cannon with 8 serves. She had 1 air and 3 aces. Again, the final score of the JV competition. It was Ripley winning it 25-27, 25-10, 25-5. Final score 2-1 in match scores. Fairfield comes back and wins the varsity competition, though 3-0, 25-22, 26-24, 25-17. As Ripley drops to 1-2 now, and 3-3. Fairfield, on the other hand, improves their record to 2-0 and 5-0. Thanks for listening, folks. Special thanks again for CMT Components and all of our sponsors. Now time to name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game to get out of here. Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game, it would have to be between Alyssa Bales and Remy Moon. But what can you say about a young lady that's 5'6" and gets 19 kills on the night? What a special player she is. What a great job she did tonight. Remy Moon, our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Match. Thank you for listening and watching, folks. Don't forget, it's going to be archived in just a few moments. You can go back and watch it and listen at your leisure, wherever, whenever you want to. Once again, I'm Don Bowles, wishing you a pleasant evening. Make sure you join us tomorrow night. We are at Fairfield High School. It's the Fairfield Lady Lions taking on the Eastern Lady Warriors. And thanks again for listening here on Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components and C103.
On demand at goodguysradiotv.com.